So a guy was driving down the street the other day, and I noticed my steering wheel was a little crooked, misaligned. And that got me thinking about toe. No, definitely not those toes. About toe to do with your alignment. So the other day I was replacing a torn steering rack boot. And to do that I had to take off the toe arm. Now I did mark it so that when I put it all back together it wouldn't mess with my alignment, but my steering wheel was a little off and the car didn't quite track the way it used to. So that's what I want to check. I want to check the car's toe settings. How are we going to do that? Well, today on Bernie Rubber's Garage we're going to make some DIY toe plates. These are going to go up against the wheel and we can measure our toe, whether it's toe in or toe out. My name's Kane. Bernie? Well, my name's Kane. This is Harry. Welcome to Bernie Rubber's Garage. So here's an overhead drawing of the vehicle. Here's the front, windshield, rear glass, and then the rear. So toe is referring to this angle here. Here's one tire, here's the second tire. And it's whether these are going to be facing in or whether the angles are going to be facing out. Now normally on a street car we want 0 degrees. However, my C506 I do want to take out to the track, and so with improved bushings, which that's a modification coming up in the future, we're actually going to run a little bit of toe out. So we want between 0.1 degrees and 0.2 degrees of toe out. So how do we measure this angle? Well, that's what we're going to make today. Is we're going to make some toe plates. And what this is it's a plate that we'll put on either side of the wheel, and then we're going to measure the distance in between the two. So the plan is essentially take a flat piece of metal. We're going to put in 2 bends. And then this is what's going to sit up against the wheel. Now we'll cut some slots. That way the measuring tape can run through these slots. And for those of you at home, if you wanted to do it, here's a different way. You can also cut a center hole for your hub as well as your lugs. And that way with your wheel off, you could stick this on the hub and measure your toe that way as well. We're going to skip that step today and we're just going to create this basic toe plate. So in the end, our toe plate will ride up against the wheel like this. Of course, this is not to scale. We'll have one on the other side and we'll be measuring the front and the rear distance to see whether we've got toe in or toe out. So after a little bit of measuring, here's the plan. So we're going to have a 27-inch wide piece of metal by 18. We're going to put 2 bends at 2 inches out. So the total height will be 14. Our slots are going to be 2 inches from the bottom. Now let's get to cutting some metal. So first up, step number 1. Don't. Let's try that again. First up, step number 1. Donuts. So everything is all complete. Put a nice coat of red paint on our toe plates, and that's all that's required. Now to get measuring, we'll just need 2 tape measures, and we're going to measure the distance between the front and the back, and that's going to tell us our total toe. Now before we go into that process, let's just recap on what 3 things affect a car's alignment. We've got camber, caster, and toe. Camber is the angle of the wheel relative to the vertical of the vehicle. Now if the tire leans in, it is negative camber, and this normally helps with the cornering of the vehicle. So most performance cars are going to have some negative camber. However, if the tire leans outwards, that is positive camber, and that normally helps with increased stability. Next up, caster. So caster identifies an angle that is measured between the two steering points of the vehicle. So if the line slopes towards the rear of the vehicle, that's positive caster, and if it slopes towards the front of the vehicle, that's negative caster. And last up, what we're measuring today is toe. So the car will either have a toe in or toe out, and that just refers to the angle that the tires are facing, reference to the longitudinal axis of the vehicle. So most vehicles will have a neutral toe or 0 degrees in and out. Right now the alignment specifications of this vehicle showing the front having a 0 toe, and so that's what we're going to be measuring today. So when we measure the front and the back of the tire with the tape measures, they should equal the same distance. So with the steering wheel straight, we've got the car on the ground and our toe plates are in. Now I'm using a quick jack, and that's going to help me raise and lower the vehicle easily, and that way I can change it as necessary. We've got tape measures in the front and the rear, and that is carried over to the other side. Now we want to make sure that these toe plates are flush with the wheel on both sides, and then pulling those tape measures tight. We've got about 73¼ inches on the rear, and right around 74 inches on the front. So our toe is out by about 1/4 inch. So now we're going to raise the vehicle and adjust the tie rod end, and try to get this at 73¾ inches. Okay, so we're under the car. Right here is our tie rod end, and this is what we're going to be adjusting here. We have a lock nut on the end. In this case it's a 22mm, and we'll use a 12mm to hold the flat spots up on the tie rod itself. So let's go ahead and loosen this lock nut, and then we can thread this back and forwards to change our distance of that arm, which is going to change the toe. And a final measurement right as we're getting ready to pack everything up. This one, the rear, just under 74. And in the front, we've got a fraction under 74 as well. So we're going to be pretty close to having a 0 toe angle. So to tighten up the lock nut, we're going to hold the tie rod end and then just snug that nut up. Let's see if I can do this without knocking over the light as well as the camera. Alright, that's nice and snug. So that's everything complete. There's how to look at your toe angle of your car and how to build those DIY toe plates. Now remember, it's not going to be 100% accurate. Of course, a laser alignment from your local shop would do your wonders, and that's going to be the most precise way to get in alignment. My plans for this vehicle though, I've got a new set of tires. You've probably seen them in the background. So once those get mounted, I've also got some Delrin bushings coming, so I'm going to change those bushings out. Once all that is complete, I'll go ahead and take the car into an alignment shop and get a more track-oriented alignment set up for this vehicle. That's going to come in the future, but for now, that's all we've got for today's episode. Once again, we'd like to thank you so much for watching. We will see you next time here on Bernie Rubber's Garage.